You read it correctly in this episode. We are going to discuss Ripple in addition to making a discussion regarding mainstream adoption. Acceptance on a widespread scale is getting closer. To be more specific, we are referring to the XRP ledger, the XRP token, and yes, the Ripple stablecoin that is equivalent to the RLUSD, considering that Ethereum's exchange-traded fund ETF and MVRV's growth suggestions are both seeking to establish themselves as important players in the altcoin market capitalization that we will be analyzing. We will also talk about them. It was likely that the RE would listen to the CEO's explanation for why they were interested in integrating Ethereum. To put it another way, Bana has attempted to keep a low profile ever since it was shut down. Remember that he has been working on this project for either 4 months or 4 years. He has been working on it. Something with a sum of 4, his incarceration, is something I am aware of, but at the moment, Binance is dealing with an Indian fine that is greater than $2 million. I am able to comprehend you. After we have finished covering everything, Zoe Cruz will then give her presentation. I am awaiting the news of what she has received. Despite the fact that she had previously served on the Ripple board, it is possible that she is still trustworthy, therefore let us proceed. Bitcoin is currently trading at $66,329, representing a 1.8% increase over the course of the previous 24 hours. The price of Ethereum has increased by 2.39% to $1.3666. Also, both USDT and USDC are on the rise. The dollar was established at a location that was preferred by us. They ought to be as slender as angle 50 degrees. As of right now, people, we are not quite out of the woods yet. It will take at least 2 or 3 weeks before we are able to leave the forest or the forest. Return to the bullish pyrotechnics is expected to occur in the 3rd quarter, which will result in the overall market value of cryptocurrencies reaching $340 billion. If you are not ready for what is going to happen, fasten your seatbelt. All of you people need to acknowledge this and make the necessary adjustments to your preparation. Bitcoin will be the first cryptocurrency to be released. Alternate cryptocurrencies will catch up to Bitcoin once it begins to gain popularity, so you shouldn't expect your own cryptocurrency to see a parabolic rise. My preferred alternative cryptocurrency for this year is from the years 2017 to 2024. It is scheduled to debut in the year 2025. The year 2025 will witness the launch of FOA, which will be around 7 years old at the time of its debut. It is possible that a popular alternative cryptocurrency may hit an all-time high in 7 years. Not only XRP, but the majority of alternative cryptocurrencies did not return in the years 2020 to 2021. We were under the impression that XRP was the only cryptocurrency that had not yet reached its all-time high, while in reality a few other coins had already done so. Furthermore, this is a wonderful opportunity to stock up on supplies. One of the people was overlooked by me. Earlier today, I made a statement to the public. I have no recollection of who it was, even if I do remember who it was. In spite of the fact that you most likely viewed the video in which they suggested that people refrain from purchasing dips, I will not disclose any specific names. Such a statement is totally false. When prices drop and you make purchases, you will have created actual riches. It is impossible to foresee a bottom, as we have indicated in the past, but if we had reached the bottom of the Bitcoin market, which we estimated to be between 6 hours 65 minutes and 66 a few weeks ago, these outs would have witnessed a big decline. This buy is of the highest quality. In spite of the fact that we won't be perfect, you will be able to keep DCA if we are able to stay within that small window and reach your lowest moment. As I indicated earlier, you are going to accomplish very well in this circumstance. What would you actually do if you bought XRP at 45 cents or 50 cents when we are staring at $37 or $10 for XRP? Would you truly kick yourself down? That you wouldn't kick yourself if I did nothing is something I can guarantee. I would like for everyone to help me in shattering the dollar now that XRP has broken through the barrier. That is correct. Each and every one of us is going to be participating. Take all of your frustrations out on yourself. I completely get that you simply need to let it out. Everyone, give it your best. I'm ready for it, with complete readiness for it. Due to the events that took place in 2021, I decided to make this information public at this point. I am not willing to take a $2 XRP payment. It is not possible for me to receive $3 worth of XRP. What occurred in the year 2017? I am here to assist anybody that have XRP in the double digits. Your window of opportunity is shrinking as these markets are expected to experience extraordinary growth in the 3rd and 4th quarters of this year. Buying something from my shop is a straightforward process, in case you have not yet been there. I am going to make an effort to improve these pictures so that they are more clear, crisp, and clean. Take a tumbler 30 or 40 regardless of the color and go from there. Both of these are quite outstanding and breathtaking. In Ethereum's ETs, the acceptance of all cryptocurrency credit and debit cards currently allows free shipment to any area, and the rise of more demonstrates Ethereum's dominance in the cryptocurrency market. It is not necessary for us to read this whenever Bitcoin is in season. No, this is not a brand new circumstance. Is it really that easy? Even now, I have no idea what kind of appearance they are trying to achieve. Either one or two objectives are in their minds. Either these folks are attempting to write on a subject that they have little interest in, or they are affirming the obvious in order to give the impression that they are confident. You really have a lot of knowledge, don't you think? Bitcoin will establish itself as the main cryptocurrency once it reaches its end and is ready to begin rotating out. After Ethereum has finished its cycle, it will begin to eliminate all other coins in order to solidify its domination from that point on. Every single boron has exhibited the same pattern of behavior and has adhered to the same cycle since 2013. We are familiar with the layout as well as the functioning of the device. The only thing that made this Bitcoin unique was that, in contrast to past instances, it actually broke its all-time high before halving, and the total market value of all cryptocurrencies similarly broke its all-time high before halving. However, when did that take place? There is no way for institutional funds to provide an accurate estimate of the amount of money that they will invest in Bitcoin. If you mistrust your own capabilities, you will come to regret it. During this time period, you will come to regret not making a purchase. Because I am aware of what you are thinking, you are unable to sit here. When I found myself in this predicament, I attempted to time the bottom, and other people did the same thing. Now they will sit down here. How about if it falls once? Or wait for me, if you please. Kindly agree to let me. The next thing they know, they are purchasing green, getting destroyed, and it is a parabolic push-up. They wait and they wait and they wait and they wait, and then they decide to wait some more. You are aware that the time to take action and strike on it is right now. Assuming that you are still of the opinion that the price will go down, you should take action even if you are not totally committed. You should instantly purchase 20% and 50% of the item, and if the price reduces, you should purchase extra 20% or 50% of the item. In light of the fact that these individuals can relocate in response to fluctuations in the market, prompt action is required. They have plans to move to a new location. When it comes to the introduction of the Ethereum Exchange Traded Fund ETF, the CEO of Bitwise anticipates a substantial announcement sometime between July and September. Is that correct? To what does the question Q334 refer? Because of this, there will be an increase in the amount of funding provided by institutions. It is your understanding that the organization would only give its finances to Bitcoin, and you are content with the arrangement that has been made. Every single payment that is required will be by them. Rather of switching to Ethereum, they will continue to inject. They will begin with Bitcoin and then move on to Ethereum. They are already in possession of the required capital. It is clear that something is going through their mind behind the scenes. Let's perform an experiment with 10 billion, shall we? The 20% of our cryptocurrency that we have will be invested in Bitcoin. A tenth of this, blah blah. Wow, it seems like they have everything under control. Binance gives the impression that they are an experienced company. A fine of $2.2 million has been imposed on Binance by the Financial Intelligence Unit of India, also known as the FIIU. The fines are distributed to Binance, but only a small amount of them. Zoe Cruz, a former member of the Ripple board and one of the pioneers of Morgan Stanley's foreign exchange, made a prediction regarding the eventual